everyone, welcome to these Cabbie's Dolls and Toys. Today's video is actually a request. It's a video that was requested by a viewer a few weeks ago, and I'm just now getting around to it. I apologize for the delay. You wanted me to do a video on preemies. Now, I know that I have a few videos in my collection where I've shown preemies, but this video is completely dedicated to the Cabbage Patch Kid preemies. So if you guys want to learn all about the preemies, stick around, keep watching.
These Cabbie's Dolls and Toys.
Well, welcome back, you guys. Okay, so I have not all but most of my preemies here with me, and first of all, I want to say that the preemies started making the preemies. Coleco started making the preemies because other companies made the preemies also. Hasbro made them. So Coleco was the first ones to make the preemies, and they started making them in 1984. Now, if you're new here, first of all, welcome. If you're new, you may not know, how to identify the year that a kid was born or the head molds and things like that. And we talk about that stuff a lot on this channel because it's really a nice way to get familiar with the kid that you have and, to kind of know a little bit about them and the year they were produced and things like that. So to check, first we'll talk about the date to find out what year your kid came out, because the preemies started being produced in 1984, but they continued for a few years. So you look on the back of, let me see if this guy's going to be an easy one to, all right, I'm going to take his outfit off. These outfits too, I just want to say that the outfits that these kids are wearing are pretty common preemie outfits. Most of these guys here are boys. The girls, most of the girls came in baby gowns, and I'm gonna show you the girl that I have here in the box. She came in a preemie gown, but the boys came in outfits like these, and then oh, he lost his shoe, and this little sailboat outfit that these guys are wearing. I'll show you. I'll give you a closer look at those too, but these are pretty common preemie outfits that these guys are wearing. Okay, so it's gonna give me a hard time, right? So this is how you check to find out what year your kid was produced. You carefully undress them, and then you look. Each authentic Cabbage Patch Kid is going to have an Xavier Roberts birthmark on their bum. So it says right there underneath the Xavier Roberts signature, it says 85. So this kid is a 1985 preemie. So that's how you determine. And like I said, the first year that they made these guys, well, that they were distributed, was in 1984. And I believe they made them for a few years, in 1984, 85, maybe even 86. So that's preemie / cabbie 101 right there. And the preemies, now remember, we're talking about the Coleco preemies. So the Coleco preemies came in boys and girls. I have mostly boys. I don't know why that happened. Actually, I do. I love boy dolls. I love boy cabbies. I love girls too, but for some reason I ended up with more. I think I have more boys in my collection than girls. But so they came in boys and girls. And they came in head molds 1, 3, and 4. There's no head mold 2 in the preemies. 1, 3, and 4. So this is how you figure out the head mold that your kid has. On the back of their head, there's going to be a little number. I don't know how well you can see that. Underneath where it says manufactured by Coleco Inc., there'll be a little number right there, and he is a 1. He's a number 1. This is what the number 1s look like. Number 1 head mold, very round face, little smile. Didn't have any dimples or anything like that. And the preemies also came with curly tufts, and then they also came bald, and they came with the little they come in different colors, you know, the lemon, brown, and wheat, I guess. And they also came with, see, he's got a tuft, but it's not curly, it's straight and fuzzy. So those are the, I believe those are the 3 hairstyles: bald, curly tuft, and straight tuft. The colors were brown, wheat, and lemon. The head molds were 1, 3, and 4. So this is a head mold 1. He is also a head mold 1, and he's got the wheat tuft and blue eyes. And this guy right here is a head mold 3. So the head mold 3 kind of looks like the 1, except the 3 has a little dimple on the side by the cheek. So it's very similar to the 1, just has that one little dimple. And again, if you want to know, you look on the back. Look on the back of the neck or back of the head, and underneath where it says, you know, manufactured by, there'll be a little number there. Sorry that I'm repeating myself, but I do that. Yeah. If you've been here a while, you know that, and if you're new, you're gonna know that. I do, because I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything, and I want to make sure that you guys fully understand when I'm doing the informational videos like these. Not so much if I'm doing like a cabbie mail or an unboxing or something like that. So, and the other head mold is a number 4. Now the number 4 is easy because it is a passy face. And these are all head molds that you can find on your classic Cabbage Patch Kids too. You know, they came in head molds 1, well, there's tons of them, but they also came in 1, 3, and 4. So they're head molds that were already established. They're just in smaller little heads, that's all. Smaller little faces. So the number 4 is the passy face. And I've got 2 fat, I think I did that in the 2 passy face preemies. Passy face. It's easy to do. So I've got this guy right here, and I also have, I don't want anyone to fall down here. I also have a number 4 in this little girl right here. This is my prize preemie. She is so beautiful. She is mint. She comes in her box, papers, everything. The box is in amazing condition, and that's why she's still in it, because she's the only preemie that I have that is mint in the box. And I love them all, I'm not saying that, but you know, it's pretty rare to find any cabbie that dates back to the early 80s in this good condition, with a box in this good condition. So that's why I keep her in here. Her name is Goldie Tina. I am going to take her out of you know, the outer box so that you guys can see, get a good look at her. She was in a video not too long ago. I haven't had her that long, and I did a cabbie mail video with her because I was so excited, and she's just so pretty. Another thing that that the Preemies, they did with the Preemies was they were sponsored by the March of Dimes. You can see that in the bottom of the box right there. So that was a really special thing that they did. The Cabbage Patch Kids, they've done so much. Like, they've been affiliated with so many things, and I don't really want to like go completely off track here, but I do want to mention that, you know, the March of Dimes, and you know, we had the Olympic kids. You know, they were the official mascots of the Olympics one year. You know, just really, really cool things. The last video that I just put up, the All-Star kids, they were wearing authentic Major League Baseball uniforms, you know, so they were affiliated with that. The Cabbage Patch Kids are just, they're just everything. I mean, they're such a big part of not just the doll culture and the doll community, but pop culture. You know, everybody knows who they are because they've been such a big part of so many things, and there's been so many collabs, you know, the Care Bears and Barbie, and we'd be here all day if I, you know, told you guys exactly how much I love the Cabbage Patch Kids. But they're just phenomenal. They've been a part of so many amazing things, and it's really awesome. Okay, so back to this girl right here, our little March of Dimes preemie. She, Goldie Tina is her name, and she is absolutely beautiful. So she's wearing a baby gown. Most of the girls, that's what the girl preemies were in the gowns. When I was a kid, I had a preemie, and she had the wheat tuft, and she had a pacifier, and she was wearing a pink baby gown, just like this. She's just so beautiful. Look at her. She's absolutely beautiful. One thing I do want to say about the preemies, and I don't know if it's because of where I'm living now, the house that I'm living in, because I just moved not too long ago, about 6 months ago. My preemie boys are, I haven't noticed it with her, but my preemie boys are starting to show signs of pox. And, you know, they're pea factory kids. If you don't know, pox is a skin condition. It's basically mold. And the kids that were made, you know, produced in the pea factory are prone to pox. That doesn't mean that they're the only ones that get them, but it's more common that the kids from pea factory get them. So you have to be careful with that. But the pea factory made such great kids, you know, so you don't want to not buy them just because, or adopt them because they're from pea factory. But, you know, you just got to make sure that you store them right. And sometimes we can't help it. Like, this house that I live in might just be very damp, and, you know, it might just happen. But I have noticed with some of the boys, a few little marks here and there, and I'm keeping an eye on it. And the way, now that this came out, the way that you can tell what factory your kid is from is you look on the, I should not have put him back in his, my little model, I put him back in his, so you look on the, there's a side tag. They all come with a side tag. Let's see, Goldie, do you have, okay, there, your tag is as well. So, they come with a little tag on the side, and there's, it says Cabbage Patch Kids 1982, but there'll be a letter right there, a letter or 2 letters, sometimes a couple letters and a number, and it tells you which factory that they were produced in. And she was from, I just saw it. She's from the SS factory, so she's probably safe as far as pox goes. Okay, so another thing I want to tell you guys is the little sailboat outfits are, I don't want to say they're not hard to find or anything, but they're pretty popular with the preemie boys. I love them. I think they're so cute. I think these are the 3 colors they came in. If there's another color, oh, you know what? I think there's a light blue. I do. I think there's like a lighter blue. So, but I have the green, the yellow, and then this color blue. I love this one. This one's my favorite. This blue is so, so nice. So, and this is another popular outfit for the preemie boys. And like I said, the girls, he keeps losing his shoe. The girls, a little big for you, huh, buddy? The girls usually come in gowns. So I hope that I didn't forget anything. I hope that I answered all of the questions that you guys have about preemies. I want to thank you so much for requesting the video. I love getting requests because sometimes, you know, sometimes I hit a creative block and I or a creative wall, we'll say, and I'm kind of searching for ideas, things that I haven't done already. So I love when you guys give me suggestions because, you know, I know that it's something that you want to see, something that you want to know, and it, you know, kind of keeps me from repeating myself and doing the same kind of things over and over. So keep them coming. Keep the suggestions coming. I love it. I love to hear from you guys. I love when you guys comment. Absolutely love it. If you guys ever want to, you know, send me a message, if you have any questions for me, you can find me on Facebook Messenger. My name there, I have a D's Cabbies page. Not the group, because I have a D's Cabbies group, but I also have a D's Cabbies page, and it's kind of like my little blog, and it has pictures of all these guys and stuff, and so that's D's Cabbies. And then you can also message me, you know, on Facebook Messenger under Doreen Allen Russell. Love to hear from you guys. Don't ever think that, you know, I wouldn't want to hear from you. I tell you guys this all the time, and I mean it. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I love that you guys love these videos. This is so much fun for me. I enjoy every second of it, and you guys are the reason that I do this. You're the reason that I can do this, because if people weren't watching, if you guys weren't watching, and, you know, you guys weren't really, you know, embracing this, it wouldn't make any sense for me to do it. And I love doing it so much. I love bringing this content to you guys. I love sharing my babies with you. So, please, you know, even if you just want to say hi, don't ever be afraid. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this. I will see you in the next video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.